Welcome, everyone, to listen to the Vibes Daily Devotions, where we take a little bit of time each and every day to help you to get one step closer to that goal of success, whether it be in business or just life in general. Thank you for joining, and here we go. Okay, continuing. This is a little bit more about me and about my experiences and how I've gotten a lot of my opinions. One thing, and this is kind of a hard pill to swallow because it was for me. Let's put it this way. For years, I'm talking decades, I spent so much time in a pity party, always feeling sorry for myself, pointing my fingers at everybody who's done me wrong, thinking, oh, woe is me. Life is just crappy for me. I'm why me? Why me? But you know what? One day I had to look in the mirror and stop saying, well, why me? Now let's say one day I had to look in the mirror. I realized instead of pointing my finger at everybody else and saying, you did this, you did this, you did this. Well, what did I do to rectify the situation? It's easy to continue to point out everybody else's faults or to blame them for everything that's happened to you. But when do you stop doing that and saying, what did I do to contribute to the problem? And what am I doing to rectify the problem? And granted, I know there's things that happened to me and I know they've happened to you that were to no fault of your own. But there comes a point when you got to stop giving other people power over you. The person that hurt me, and I'll say it, when I was molested, that person is no longer here. And, I know as a child, there was nothing I could have done to prevent it. But they had dominion over me during that period. And for most of my life, even when it had stopped, they still had power over me. And then they were gone. Should I continue to let them have that power over me? No. Sometimes you just have to find that inner strength. And you have it. You have to believe it and you have to look for it. So many people give up. And there's so much potential there. So much that, they could be a better person, they could be successful, and they can help other people. And another thing is, when it comes to, I was depressed. Most of my life, I fought depression. I still fight depression. But I handle it a lot better now. But for years and years and years, I fought depression. And it was not just because of what had happened to me as a child, but I got picked on. I had no self-esteem. All I wanted to do was die. In fact, I tried committing suicide. I tried to take the coward's way out and just say, I couldn't take it anymore. I'm out of here. I didn't think anybody would miss me. But you know what? There is a power, an inner strength. If you look for it, and you have, I know it's difficult. You have to dig deep for that strength, and you can do it. But I spent so much time depressed, down on myself. And once again, I pointed my finger at everybody else. The saying goes, you point that finger, you've got three more pointing back at you. What did I do to rectify the situation? Did I just allow it to happen? Did I not even try to fight for myself? That was the problem. I never fought for myself. I never believed in myself. And I will say this, after 1 year, I never even wanted to go to school. I found every excuse in the world to be sick or whatever it was to get out of school so I didn't have to go face, especially the one person that really picked on me. And that summer after that year, I decided that I did not want to go the whole next year feeling that same way. And I worked out. I got in better shape, and I started to gain some confidence. With that confidence, I felt like I could take on any of the problems that I was going to face. And whenever I went back that next school year, I saw that person that picked on me, realized I actually got a little bit bigger than this person. And I was still shaking. But I met him in the hallway. I looked at him and said, "You're not doing it to me this year." And you know what? From that point on, left me alone. Sad thing was, I went through all that and I overcame, but then I went right back into depression again. And I don't know why. I just didn't keep my eye on the fact that I had strength. And it wasn't the muscle strength. It was that what's inside your heart. Yeah. You know what? It took me losing nearly everything in my life, hitting rock bottom, before I realized, number one, I needed help. Sometimes you can't do it on your own. You need someone else there to kind of help you, and that's in a professional sense, or even that one person that you can talk to that is not only going to give you that comfort that you need and that boost, but they're not going to sit there and pander to you and lie to you. They're going to tell you like it is. You need that kind of person. And once I found that help and I climbed out of that depression, I found that strength. And yeah, I'm not perfect by any means. I'm not claiming to be. There are times when I still get down, but then something triggers in my head and I realize, you know what? I overcame before, I can do it again. You can do that. You just have to keep reminding yourself. That's why I say it's always good to keep a vision board. And if you're asking what's a vision board, well, that's when you find pictures and even jot down notes on a piece of paper and you put it up on a cork board or a poster board or even on your refrigerator or your mirror in your bathroom. Something there to remind you of the goals that you have in your life. Sometimes that helps you when you start getting in that dark space. Yeah, yeah, and also being thankful for what you have, and you realize that you don't have it as bad as some other people do. Sometimes that will help as well. Find somebody that you can talk to, somebody that is not going to baby you, is going to tell you like it is. Those are real friends. Well, anyway, until the next one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.